after the horrors of 9/11, Gilbert Godfrey told this show at the Friars Club roast.
I have to leave early tonight. I have to catch a plane. I couldn't get a direct flight. They had to make a stop at the Empire State Building.
Some people were disgusted. But what else could Gilbert do? He was a comic before 9/11, and he was a comic after. After a disaster, people keep doing what they've always done. Sometimes just more so. The military got more military. The police got more peacenik. The FBI got nosier, and Gilbert got, well, drunk. Nothing. And all of it started to move to ground zero.
Hi, is Elizabeth there? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Mr. B. It's not important. Okay, if you just let her know I called, it'd be great. Great, thank you, Mr. B. You have a good day. Bye-bye.
The tragic event, the lives lost, the selfless volunteerism. But today, ground zero is starting to mean other words like disappointment, incompetence, failure.
We're 4 years out from the attacks, and we have a crater. The current status downtown is developmental gridlock. We've been exposed to business as usual ever since 9/11, and that's what's sad.
Yep, nearly 5 years after the worst foreign attack on U.S. soil, the rebuilding of the site where the Twin Towers once stood is at a near standstill. In Vegas, we've seen contractors blow up and rebuild an entire casino before lunch, and it had a full-scale replica of the planes of the Serengeti. What the fuck is going on in Lower Manhattan? Let's ask this guy.
Pat DiTilio, I own the pizzeria at Ground Zero.
Pat is an Italian immigrant who came to the U.S. when he was 14 years old. For nearly 10 years, he's owned this restaurant in Lower Manhattan, Majestic Pizza.
We buy good quality food, good quality merchandise, and I have good help, good workers. They take pride in what they're doing, and that means a lot.
Pat and his crew are doing what they do, only more so. You can tell it's the best pizza in the world. Just 400 square feet inside, Majestic Pizza is located on Cortlandt Street, 300 yards from Ground Zero. September 11th was a day you'll never forget.
When the people ran out of the building were fainting, they didn't know what was going on. Because they would get that white powder on top of them, they were crying, they were screaming, they really didn't understand what was going on.
It only took Pat 4 months to reopen. But today, it's almost 5 years later, and downtown is still quiet, and business sucks.
My sales is still down about 40%. So, there's no way that I can make enough to pay the rent, pay the workers, and take some for myself.
This is Ground Zero today. Quiet, empty, deserted. This despite numerous promises, proclamations, and press conferences launching a unified and bold redevelopment that would show the terrorists America could not be defeated. But defeat has come. Not from terrorists, but from the very people making all the promises.
From the beginning, the situation at Ground Zero has demanded leadership that leaders seemed unable or unwilling to provide. Hi, I'm Robert Colker, and I'm a writer with New York Magazine.
Robert Colker has been covering Ground Zero for 5 years. He claims he has no idea who's inserting all those annoying subscription cards in his magazine. There are some thoughts on why the Lower Manhattan rebuilding effort is stalled.
When the terrorists attacked the World Trade Center, they wanted to, attack one of America's great churches, the center of commerce. It's what they thought America stood for. And what they may not have realized is that in New York, it wasn't just about money down there, it was about real estate.
The World Trade Center site held a whopping 10 million square feet of office space. At $50 a square foot, that's an ass load. So right after 9.
Elizabeth? Hey, what's up? I'm sorry? I know you're busy. I don't mean to hog up your time. I apologize for calling. I was just seeing what was happening tonight, and if you just wanted to kind of spend the night with your grandma. Well, I didn't want to intrude, especially since it's the first night she's there. You sure? Okay, cool. Uh-huh. Oh, that's nice of her. Okay. Well. Yeah, for sure. But definitely don't hurry because of me. It's not a big deal. I was just curious what was happening. Okay. Okay, call me when you're heading back to the house. Okay, love you, babe. Tell Felicia I said thank you for letting you use her phone. Okay, love you, babe. Bye-bye.
With that in mind, George Pataki and the soon-to-be out-of-office Rudy Giuliani assembled a government committee, the Lower Manhattan Development Corporation, to spearhead the rebuilding effort. This is LMDC board member James Kallstrom, the former assistant director in charge, New York Division of the FBI.
I'm not going to tell you it's not complicated. I can tell you that we have the best minds and the best people working on this, and we will bring the best products and procedures to this when it's all said and done.
Best minds? Best people? Those words are going to make you piss yourself laughing in about 22 minutes.
You know, when the first plane was headed toward the World Trade Center, everyone on the plane was screaming to God for mercy. Well, all except for the Jews who were there going, did we get extra bonus miles?
Once formed, the LMDC quickly get to work doing more of what government committees have always done. Fucking up.
The drive to very quickly redesign the site, it was driven by namely Governor Pataki, who had his sights set by all insider accounts on the White House in 2008.
Justin Brisson, an investigative journalist, was become a sort of go-to guy on Ground Zero. I guess we'll go to him.
And he needed a real cohesive accomplishment on which he could campaign. You know, something that would really unite the people and could campaign on the platform of the governor who got the World Trade Center rebuilt.
So Pataki and the LMDC announced a public competition to find the best design for the Ground Zero site.
One of the things that was done with some canniness was to structure a series of events that appeared to be democratic, but were not. Hello, I'm Michael Sorkin, architect and urbanist in New York City.
Yeah, but is he the go-to urbanist? Probably. Sorkin's an architecture critic at the Village Voice. Anyway, about that design competition.
The finalists were chosen behind closed doors, and the winner was chosen behind closed doors with no clear standards, no transparency, no real jury.